Hi everybody, Rob Keys here doing a quick review of Logan. I saw this movie last week in New York at the official press junket where I did TV interviews with the cast. If you want to see those, you can go to my YouTube channel where this video will be. That's youtube.com/failcube and scroll down, and it's not working right now. But if you can see that, I already have a few interviews up. I put my interviews up with Boyd Holbrook, who plays the villain. Sir Patrick Stewart, the legendary Sir Patrick Stewart, is my first time meeting him. I grew up with Star Trek: The Next Generation. I love the original Dune movie. Everything Patrick Stewart does is amazing. My mom loves him. My mom has a plate, a Captain Picard plate of him, but we're getting off track. He was incredible. It was a great interview. And I also interviewed the co-writer, co-story man, and director James Mangold, who also helped put the story together and direct The Wolverine. I met him on set a couple years ago for The Wolverine and at the Fox studio lot in LA, where he showed us some footage for The Wolverine a couple years ago. So he's great. He's an excellent interview. And the last interview, the best interview, I'm saving for tomorrow because my buddy Sean Harrigan, our resident superfan, was able to interview Hugh for us, and it was his very first junket interview, very first TV interview, and he hit it out of the park. Sean was amazing. If you're watching this, Sean, what's up? Tomorrow, I will have your article up in your interview. Sean is a super fan, big follower of our industry, and a lot of websites like ours, like Screenplay.com in the vertical. And he won a contest that Fox let us host where we could bring out a superfan to meet him, since it was meet him being Hugh Jackman, since it was his very last time playing Wolverine, or so he says many times in our interview. So Logan, straight up, you've probably already heard the buzz or seen the early reviews, and Rotten Tomatoes is sitting at 96%. Totally accurate. This is by far the best Wolverine movie, and you can easily make the argument that it is the best X-Men movie as well. Now, of course, there's Deadpool, the other rated R flick. Logan, if you didn't know, he's rated R as well. Both incredible, both very different, but as a story-driven character story, Logan is by far one of the best in the genre ever. So I'm so proud that Mangold and Hugh Jackman were able to do this together. I'm very, very happy and proud that Fox was able to let them do it and have the confidence in letting them do a rated R. I was just going through my old interviews from The Wolverine where I had many conversations with producer Hutch Parker, with Mangold, with Hugh Jackman about the elusive R rating, which they were considering for The Wolverine. But even in the Unleashed edition, it is nowhere near as unleashed as what you will see in Logan. Man, that guy's claws, they slice and dice. He holds nothing back. There's all sorts of profanity. And it's not abused. It's actually used to help the story. Like, this is Logan's last adventure, and he's fighting for his life. And this it's a movie about family and the themes of finding meaning in life. It's an interesting family dynamic because Hugh Jackman's Logan has to sort of take care of his ailing, old, sometimes crazy Professor X, but at the same time he discovers he has a daughter of sorts in X-23, who you've seen in the trailers, which leads me to the biggest point about Logan. Daphne Keane, a 12-year-old girl, kicks ass. She will be a fan favorite. X-23 was badass when she was introduced in the X-Men Evolution cartoon. She was super badass in the comics. She got mega badass when she joined like the X-Force team, like the new X-Force team, along with like Wolverine and Warpath and Hepzibah and all those characters, the Lethal team. And it's weird because the movie's set in 2029 and they have this super awesome fan favorite character who fans are going to fall in love with, and they're not going to be able to use her because it's like she's a 12-year-old girl in 2029 and all the other X-Men films are stuck in the 80s and 90s, at least for the time being. So unless Cable shows up in the future, grabs young Daphne Keane, brings her back to meet up with Deadpool, and they form X-Force after Deadpool 2, that's very unlikely, but still quite a breakout role for young Daphne Keane. Unfortunately, she was not part of the junket. I understand because she's just a kid. Man, one day I would love to talk to her about all the stories. Everyone we talked to about this movie was just blown away by how incredibly talented she was on set, how she could carry emotional scenes, how she could do so much of the action by herself. And that's a tough role, and she nailed it. But needless to say, Logan, you have to see it. It's a very standalone adventure. They don't rely on all this X-Men continuity. They sort of form their own backstory, which they reference a lot in the material, without being bogged down by it. It's not trying to set up a bunch of stuff or connect a bunch of stuff. It's like, here's a very simple, Unforgiven-inspired tale about, an older Wolverine in a shitty world where mutants are practically extinct and no more mutants are being born. And they get pulled into this crappy situation, and like all good X-Men adventures, when the X-Men come knocking, Wolverine finds a purpose in life, and he's able to unleash, not necessarily for the greater good, but for those around him, he finds himself caring about. So with that, I will end this. It's a 5-minute video. Go see Logan. Incredible film. I can't wait to get home from my trip to Montreal Thursday night because I'm going to go see it Friday again. And if you go see it opening night, stay through the credits. There's a secret post-credit scene that was confirmed today to be attached. I thought there might be this. They didn't show it to us at the junket. They didn't show it to any of the more recent press screenings at all the different major cities for the regular media to see for reviews. But there is one, and I'm very curious if it's going to show. I'm guessing Deadpool is going to be in it. That seems to fit all the rumors and reports. Maybe this is where they introduce Cable. Maybe Hugh Jackman isn't being truthful about this being his last film. Because, man, if they make an X-Force film, like, I want to see Hugh Jackman suit up in it. But a bunch of great Logan content, including an explanation for why Wolverine's yellow costume will not be worn and why it doesn't make sense according to James Mangold. Read that on Screenplay.com. That's an exclusive by me, and along with all of our interviews. And also, if you're a fan of Marvel movies in general, I already posted a buttload of content from our Guardians of the Galaxy 2 set visit. The embargo lifted 2 weeks ago, but I kept the full transcripts for all my interviews, and maybe I'll put them up daily, saying with titles like "This is what Chris Pratt told us on the set of Guardians of the Galaxy 2. This is what Zoe Saldana told us on the set." So if you're interested, they're really great conversations, super fun. The cast is awesome. So for all your superhero news and Star Wars news and TV reviews and all that fun shit, Screenrant.com. We'll see you later. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I love you.